Yeah, you have a pin there, a curious pin that must be an ancient design, blanket pin.
Right.
Maybe say a word or two to show us how that type of pin works.
So this is built by a neighbor of mine, but if you go on the internet, you'll find just dozens of variations of this. And it's as simplistic as a complete ring and a pin separately, to more extravagant designs where the pin's attached and the ring is actually split. So this was used whenever you needed to pin fabrics together, and the way it gets used, you simply, if I wanted to pin these two layers together for some silly reason, I would just simply poke through in two places, and this pin actually swivels,
Rotates.
and then rotates thusly.
Yeah, I've seen brooches that appeared like that, but I didn't know what the mechanism was. But that seemed to be very common amongst the Celts, the Celtic blanket pin.
This particular one is made out of bicycle spokes, which might be something worthwhile end use for used bike spokes for sure.
Yeah, converted into fish hooks later on when the need arises.
Or you said darts or a blowgun. Yeah, yeah, nice, very, very, very tensile and
You
strong.
can always have a pin on you with a sharp point for digging out slivers.
Right.
Boy, in my career, how many times you get a sliver and you need something like a sewing needle or something. So I would always carry a closed, safety pin in my hat, just for the purpose of digging out slivers.
Or this was probably your idea, Morris, I'm guessing. You can probably take the fame for that.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably, you zoom in on that, Rand?
There's a spool of thread in there that there's some sewing machines that take these 3 bobbin spools and it closes the opening, so you're shaking your matches out one at a time. Instead of all the matches coming out, you can shake them out. And then if there's a sewing pin stuck in there,
which there is, a needle,
before you insert it, so that when you pull that spool of thread out, you've got your sewing thread.
It's what's actually wedging the bobbin from falling out. The needle is wedged beside the bobbin. So we've got matches in a waterproof container, and we've got a dispenser, and we've got a thread and a needle.
Yeah, the
repairs. I think that's, you can take the credit for that.
If you shop around in the drugstores, you will see dental floss, and you see the package, and if you tore it apart, the dental floss is in a little spool like that.
Right.
Because the normal ordinary sewing thread is a tad, you want something that it's very difficult for you to break with because of certain applications. So dental floss as sewing thread has a lot of merit. But if you've got a good quality sewing thread, but if you're looking at the ultimate, and I pre-thread the needle, so that so at least I can work an hour or something patching something up without having to thread that. And you better pick a sewing needle with a suitable eye. You don't want to have the ones that have the chronically tight small eye. And of course the dental floss.
Really robust threading.
Yeah, to get that.
It's from the leather top.
Yeah, or you can get the spool and wind your own, which is that synthetic sinew. There's a lot of merit to having a thread that's very, very strong, very difficult to break.
Yeah, something, little things we forget to give you credit for, Morris, over time. Really just adopts and into the kits.